Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I'm struggling to film today because I'm on holiday away from home and I've got the teeniest, tiniest table in the world, and it's really difficult to fit my camera and fit my latest delivery from the Chanel Fall Winter collection, which arrived here on holiday yesterday, so I'm trying it out this week, I guess. But I thought I'd show you straight away what I got, because I know people like to see and hear first impressions. They are very much first impressions. I did have a little play last night with the Ombre Premiere Libre, these eyeshadow things that form a major part of the collection for this fall. But I can't tell you how well they last because I had a little play quite late at night last night. So they weren't as difficult to work with as I was kind of anticipating. I suppose I ought to show you in case some of you have not seen these yet. They're a kind of, well, they're basically what MAC used to sell as loose pigment, I think. So they come, there's a little kind of doe foot spongy applicator, which, and then, I don't know if you can, well, you can't really see very much inside. There's just this kind of loose powder. When I saw some YouTube videos for these, now you can see there the kind of loose powder of it that, you know, you're going to have a lot of fallout is what people said. I actually found tapping on with the doe foot last night, rather than sticking a brush in, which is what some people advised, was okay. And then I actually blended out with my fingers, but you could do a better job with the brush. But it wasn't too bad to work. This one, which is Sycamore, is my favourite. And you can see when you kind of blend it, it becomes, well, metallic would be putting it too high, but a bit more kind of multi-dimensional. And this one's really wearable, and it looked good with my blue eyes. There you can see. So it kind of looks quite different when you blend. Then I spent ages looking at the different shades on the website, and particularly they show them on kind of 3 different complexioned women. But I have to say, I don't think they in real life look much like the photographs. So the other one I went for, because the others all looked, either there was a very, very coppery one, or they were quite dark. So I went for Bois d'Amarante as the other one. I think there are 5 shades, 6 shades, 5 shades. The bottles are quite nice. They feel very tactile. And this is kind of darker. This looked, you know, kind of more like a mauvey, silvery grey in the photographs. It doesn't look like that in real life. And when I applied this on the other eye, and you can see how kind of much powder there is. This one didn't blend as easily with the fingers. But you can see it's a pretty kind of purpley brown, I would say, but a much more dramatic look. So I think I would be better trying to apply that with a brush. So other people whose videos I've seen, they like get an eyeshadow brush and touch it to the doe foot to blend it. What I can't tell you is how well these last. I found this one quite hard to work with, the other one much easier. But generally, I think that's just me rather than the product. So I'm excited to try. Perhaps not today because I'm going out in the sun, so I don't really want a great eye look. I will try and see how they were quite soon. I looked at the blushes for a long time because they weren't on the face of it my colour scheme. So they're called the Equinoxe limited edition blushes. And this one is called Beige Rose and Mauve. The other one is called something Coral, but it looks fairly orangey to me. I definitely didn't like the look of that. The usual kind of packaging. Back to the white CCs, instead of the gold ones we got on the Byzantine collection, which is sold out, by the way. I went back, I bought 2 of the palettes and decided that I wanted Crystal as well. Completely sold out anywhere. I mean, it's probably, you can get it in some shops, but I'm a long way away from anywhere that stocks Chanel in the shops at the moment. So this is the one I went for, which looks very dark, beautifully kind of engraved, as you can see, with the CCs in the middle. Again, I had a little try last night using the supplied with brush. Now you can see it's kind of all got muddied up in the centre. I never think these swatches are particularly helpful because, of course, with the brush, it looks quite different. I did treat myself to... They didn't have a Chanel blush brush that wasn't sold out on the website, but I went for the contour one. So I might use that later. I can't really tell you much about how this applies. I really messed up the CC there, and I haven't photographed it for Instagram yet. Horror! And then 2 nail polishes. They're quite autumnal. This one particularly, this is my sort of colour. A kind of dark ox bloody red. This is Bois des Îles, one of her Gabrielle Chanel's homes, I think. And this one is not as vibrant as it looks in the photographs. This is Été Indian Summer. Very apt, we hope. And it's a kind of blunted coral, I would say. Maybe a true coral, like, you know, coral, rather than the candy kind of coral we get in makeup colours. So I'm not ready to use those yet. I'm still on my... this is the white. White is so difficult. And I don't think even Chanel have managed a brilliant white yet that's completely opaque. Can you see? This is 2 coats and there's still a slight lack of opacity and really difficult to get around the edges of the cuticles. I have got this new product, a kind of liquid latex that you ought to apply to the cuticles before you apply your nail polish, and then you peel it off, which supposedly gives a better finish. And I was all set to use it when I applied this nail polish, and I can't get the lid off. I don't know if I'm particularly weak in the wrist. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. So it's my usual cack-handed application of, I think this is Blanc Écumé. I will say it's lasted quite well because this was applied on Wednesday and we're now on Sunday, so it's done 5 days, 2 coats with a gel top coat. And although I'm not doing a lot of housework because I'm on holiday, I am kind of in and out of water quite a lot, and it's lasting quite well. But I'm kind of ready, I think, to change it tonight and put on a turquoise or bright coral or something like that for the last of the sun this summer. Anyway, that's me rambling on. Those are the things I've picked so far, she says, from the fall-winter collection. Haven't really had the opportunity to fully try them out yet. So love to hear from any of you who have done, or what you're thinking of getting, or whether you're thinking of giving this one a miss. I do think sometimes it's worth, you know, trying out the new products, even if you just get one. I think these are about £30, so it's not for a lot of people going to completely break the bank. And it's nice to try something new. Anyway, I hope you're having a lovely weekend wherever you are, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.